This is a $1 million open house, and today we're going in to view it, review it, and rate it out of 5. Coming into the front door, we're not going to see a huge lobby that we see in some other properties, but there is one good thing about this. This walkway over here, we're just one street over from one of the busiest sections of Town. You can get all your restaurants, all your shops, but because it's one street over, there's not much traffic over here, so you have a lot more privacy going into your place. Walking in here from the front door, you have your little waiting area, which you're not going to use as much. But one thing I find super interesting is right here at the entrance. This is where you have your full-time building manager. Where else can you walk into your building and see your building manager working? So when you have complaints, you have someone to attack. This is the listing agent that just came down. Maria?
Hello.
Maria, do you know how many people are in this building? Like 3 elevators.
Yeah, there are about 180 residents.
Okay, that's not a lot.
Not a lot.
So 3 elevators you don't have to wait. I hate waiting in elevators. Let's go check out this elevator. This elevator is, okay, standard size. Not super big, but acceptable. But one thing that's good about these elevators is they feel really new. I hate when I walk into those elevators and it's just like pure, like old wood. Yeah, so this is renovated. Right now, we just stepped out of the elevators and we reached the 19th floor where the unit is. One thing I love about these buildings that are a little bit older, like I said in my previous videos, is it has so much space. Coming into this front door, the first thing is gonna see that outside, we have to talk a little bit more quietly because there's other people viewing the open house. Outside, I really like this color of this outside door, but coming in, this door simply changes color. I probably would repaint all of this to match more of the modern feel outside, but come right in, here are a few first impressions. Number one, as we talked about in this last video, is I really like separate areas down here where we have places that we can put our shoe. Now, my first impression coming into this place was this closet. You see inside is actually a lot of space up here, which is a really good thing. But one thing I'm wondering is, why do they have this cover thing that comes down? Because it blocks a lot of the access to the space up here. So what I would probably do, this is super easy because this is an attachment. I would just remove this attachment so I get a little bit more access into this full space over here. But one thing that's super great, closet over here, bathroom over here, is that the bathroom is right by the front door. If there's one thing I hate more, it's when people have to walk through my entire home just to use the bathroom. So having the bathroom by the front door, the guests don't need to walk all the way in and mess up your whole house. Or, you know, sometimes like myself, I often have a lot of stomach emergencies and I need to use people's toilets. It's nice that it's by the front door so you don't smell up the whole thing. One thing before we actually look at the bathroom, look at this. This is what? Oh, this is a heat lamp? Oh, this is so cool, but this is like, I could film some really cool videos in here.
What do you mean by that?
But one thing about this washroom that's super good is this is the guest washroom, but the guest washroom also has a shower over here. So why this is good is I'm about to show you the rest of the layout because I think this is super good for when you do have a lot of people living here or if you wanted to do rentals. So coming into the front door, right now, this is a storage area. I'm gonna show you all the rooms. One thing I actually really like about this, and the listing agent was just telling me that this place was renting out before the interest rate adjustments for $3,900 a month. And this is only listed at $1 million. This is crazy. But why is this such a good rental unit? Look, over here, you have your master bathroom or master suite. We're gonna walk into here. Now, before I show you this whole master suite, I'm gonna show you this washer thing. So, washer over here, I'm not sure how they lived like this before, because this probably has some sound. I would install a wall over here to reduce the sound of our washer and dryer. But this is our master bedroom. Master bedroom would come in through the front door. It's actually a decent size, especially if you were to do rentals. So personally for myself, if I were to buy a place like this, because maybe I'm more used to a little bit more luxury lifestyle, this would be a really good rental property for me. Because here you can rent out one room. This one will cost a little bit more. You have access to your own washroom and you have side-to-side walk-in closets. It's actually really spacious over here. These are our walk-in closet, sliding doors. Again, like I said before, these panels I would remove. Easy fix, sliding doors. This is a lot of space. This is a deep closet. You can put your arm, my whole arm into this closet. So that's really good. Inside is our washroom. Washroom is good, but again, a lot of these issues I have with washrooms in buildings like these, or not buildings like these, but just buildings in general where I'm a tall person. So You see for this, the toilet is low. I guess you could adjust it, but I have to squat down a lot to use this toilet. And this shower head is actually not bad. This is actually an acceptable roof height for me because I can barely touch it, but somewhere my arms are coming a little bit down and the shower head is placed too low, then I have to duck down. So consider your height and the ceiling height when you're looking for places like these. So over here, you're getting a different type of view. This is not an ocean view, but a city view. But what's so good about this is, well, some people like city views, some people like ocean views. I'm personally more of an ocean view person because I live a older lifestyle, like to live like an old man. But over here, just that street across, you see, that's Homer Street. That's where all the shops are, all the restaurants are. And over there, that whole area, you get access to all of downtown. And parking is super expensive over there. So the fact that you can live one street over here on this street that is so quiet and just walk over and have access to everything, convenience is super key for this location. Let's come out of the master bedroom into our second bedroom over here. Our second bedroom over here is gonna be a little bit more of a standard size bedroom. You fit one bed in here, you can maybe fit a table on the side. You're probably gonna mainly use this space just for sleeping. But again, that's why I would rent this out, because you could technically rent out 1 room, 2 room. This is 2 room and 2 full baths, but I'm not too sure. I'm gonna show you that area. You could potentially make that another area, a room to rent out. You have your closets over here. These closets are really big. Over here, you also get a view on your right side. So this is the corner unit, and I always stress to you that I love corner units. Corner units, you get the most flexibility in making it more unique, and also you get a lot of these like view characteristics. You get a lot of more size than usual. Let me tie my shoe. Master bedroom we just came out of. Over here is a den. It's really nice. Well, storage is already great. This is a huge storage room, right? You don't have to always go to your storage locker. But over here, if I was someone in my before 20, in my teens, maybe in university and high school, I was hustling, I wanted to live here, I wouldn't mind living in a room like this. This is great, but if it's not legal, don't do that, unless you want to be the storage. Coming out of this storage area, this is gonna be your biggest area. There's gonna be one more thing I'm gonna show you, which is the kitchen, one of my favorite places. But this area is going to be your living room area. You're gonna put your couches, your TVs. You get 2 views on both sides, I'm gonna show you. And this is going to be the common area that has accessibility to all the rooms. So what I would do if I really wanted to make money, I don't know if it's legal or not, but I would just make this another room. This way you have 3 rooms. You're renting out 3 rooms plus a den room. You're getting rich like crazy. Okay, maybe have some more. This is facing the other way of this living room. Over here, again, you have this one side. So this is the corner area. Over here, you have the other view. This is the patio. Also, this patio is really big. I think this whole property is over 1,000 square feet. Let me check. Yes, it's 1,038 square feet, super big. This patio is actually large enough to do something. A lot of patios and balconies I find pretty useless because they're so small. You maybe go out for a smoke, but over here, you can actually, if you wanted, I'm not too sure if a barbecue would work well because you don't really have ventilation around here. You might smell it up, but this is a lot of space. Whoa, look at this view. This view is so beautiful. This view is stunning. You can see the ocean from here. It kind of feels like you're in New York while you have this landscape view. And over here, that city view. I like this part the best. Let's head back inside. I'm gonna show you my favorite part about this place, besides the fact that it can be a rental unit and be rented for a lot of money. Come in. Coming in from the side over here, this is now the kitchen. Where have you seen kitchens like this? One, it's double-sided. Second, what is this view? This is such a crazy view for a kitchen. I myself, as someone who loves to cook, I would love to cook always looking at this view. And the clouds are so beautiful today. Wow, I wouldn't imagine there was such a relaxing view from so inside the city center, because that whole area is so low and flat. You don't get any obstructed views. And that's probably not gonna be built up ever. That's gonna stay like that. Over there is all the best restaurants in Vancouver in Yaletown, all over there. You can just walk over, which is crazy. Now, back to the kitchen. So there are ups and downs of this kitchen. Some ups, but this is really personal preference. The downside of this kitchen for me is it's hard to film videos. Why? Actually, it's not hard to film videos because what I was told is that this wall over here, you know how on the other side is the living room? You can open up this wall so it connects to the living room. Actually, this is perfect for filming videos. You just gotta open up the wall. But for a lot of people, especially I think more Asian people, they like to keep the kitchen like this. Why? Because they like to have separation from the living rooms. Because Chinese food, Asian food, when you're using woks and all of this, oftentimes it creates so much smell and odor that it travels throughout the whole house. But over here, because your patio is just right on the right side, you can open a window and you have all of that smell dissipate. Wow, I'm getting too excited about this kitchen. So kitchen for me is very interesting that they have this double-sided counter as well. I personally would have liked a little bit more space, but I'm sure there are a lot of people who like spaces like these because this is how do you cook effectively. I'm just how do you make a video effectively, different purposes. You have an induction level stove. For most of you cooking, induction stoves would be okay. For me, when I'm filming cooking videos, I need high fires because I'm doing woks, so I would probably need a gas stove. But everything is quite new. This is a 1994 building. You have renovations on the building, on the elevators, and all of this, LG, looks quite new as well. So overall, when I try to film these videos, I try to be as impartial as possible. I'm not really trying to sell this place. It's would I buy this place? I think I would buy this place, not for myself to live in, but I would buy this place as an investment property or a rental property because $1 million living so close to Yaletown, this is Vancouver. This is so affordable. And also the sizing and the layout of this and the fact that it's a corner unit, you can get all of this views. You have options to open up kitchens or you have options to just rent out 1, 2, maybe 3 rooms plus a den, 4 rooms. I think it has a lot of flexibility, but again, that really comes down to, Vancouver government. That's unpredictable. Overall, what would I rate this place out of 5? I think if you rate this place, you would have to rate this place as you could rate it on if you want to live here or not, but I would rate it as, would I buy this place as a investment property or a rental property? I would probably rate this actually quite high because of its value, $1 million, and also the size, 1,038 square feet. I would rate this 4.38. 4.38 out of 5. That's really high. You gotta remember, this is on like a restaurant scale, okay? 4.3 is like a restaurant you would go to repeatedly. So, not bad. Oh, this is a really big party room. So walking into the party room, that was the door that we just came into. First, this is the hallway. The party room is gonna be on that side and it's really big. Over here, you have the washroom. Washroom is a handicap washroom. This is super important. A lot of washrooms or some washrooms in party rooms, they don't consider accessibility. And yeah, you have to move to different places because they don't have that. So this one is a handicap washroom, which is good. Over here, you have a little, I'm not sure what this space is. Let's go outside. Oh, there's a snowman. Oh, wow. Oh, this is really nice. Look at this outdoor space. This is huge. So this is only accessible by the party room right now. This is so good for parties. I would actually use this room because a lot of party rooms, it's just a room and it's so small. But here, you can actually host outside. So you come out of the party room, you can have a guest area. Over there, I'm not too sure what it's connected to, but this is actually so big. Does this lead onto the residential streets? How does this work? No, this is all private. Oh wow, this is great. I love this area. There's a snowman over there too. Do you guys see the snowman? So we come in from the outside over here and look how big this party room is. If I were to use this room, just inside this area, I could probably host 20 people and maybe another 10, 15, 20 people outside. So you can actually host pretty big events. I could host some social media workshops over here. Maybe we should get this place. $1 million is actually really good value if you get access to all of these amenities. It just depends how often these amenities are booked. You have your big table over here. You have couches over here. You can probably bring in another table and some more chairs. One thing I just learned is, so when we were outside over there, I was wondering what that side was. That side is actually the hotel. So this building's amenities can all be accessed through that hotel. And I think you just have to pay low hundreds dollars, maybe $100, $200 to use hot tub, pool, gym, whatever else they have in that hotel. This is the other side of the party room. This is a really big counter space. I always wonder, why do party rooms not have kitchens? Like this space, if we really wanted to, we could install a kitchen and we could cook over here. That would have been great. Maybe people will book it too often. This is a great space. Look how big this fridge is. I should just like live in the party room. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out our next house tours. Our next house tours, we're gonna be checking out $10, $20 million mansions, and also really affordable options, $500,000, $600,000 apartments. So see you next time.